Okay, it's day 220. I just wanted to show you what the cross-section of a failing shoot system looks like. The shoot system was all withered, it was all yellow. I kind of gave a gentle tug on the stalk, but there was apparently some stuff left. It's kind of a white spongiform, material. It's almost like some kind of a very light air sponge cake, And here's the other end. So there's still some material inside that was either finally just drying up or rotting away or being reabsorbed by the plant. I think it's the latter. This one was just slower to reabsorb than the others for whatever reason, and there's still some tangible mass. You can feel it when you move this dead stalk around. It's day 223, and this new shoot system for plant A is doing pretty well for the Big Bertha one. I'll label these later. But anyway, the structure is a funnel of leaves that comes out of the ground. So the shoot apical meristem is out of sight. It's probably hidden underground, very close to the roots on the inside of this tube of leaves. And in the past, when I kept watering with hydrogen peroxide, it would probably just accumulate and burn the shoot apical meristem and the nascent leaves developing inside. So I would just keep having yellow and dead stuff come out of the center, and that's probably why the whole second generation of shoot systems was lost. But I think that's just one of the many reasons. As you can see, the first leaf that came out there was burned. For these other shoot systems, they're very, very green, but they've been stunted for so long, and I'm going to just try to use scissors and cut off the parts at the top that are just yellow and dead and see if that can enable any kind of new growth. I don't think it will, but at this point it's worth a try because these things are going nowhere. So for this one, how far should I cut? Just cutting the green zone right there. And it looks like there's dead tissue inside. I'll just cut even more. It's just dead tissue inside again. Look at that new shoot system. It's coming along nicely. You can smell that ginger smell. It's still dead in there. Still dead. It's just dead. It's dead almost as far as the eye can see. I don't know what I can do about that. This one, not too far down. It's just dead in there too. This one, it's really hard to see too, but I think the core is dead. For plant A over here, I've trimmed down Big Bertha. The stalk is still green, but I expect that to totally yellow and die over the next few days. That's a new shoot system. It's the only thing that's doing well. Those two will be discarded soon. That one has a little bit of promise. It's so green, but I think it'll fail. That's going to fail. That was the one that had the most promise, 2 episodes ago. I think that's basically a fail too. This is actually exposed rhizome at the stump of Big Bertha for plant A, and it's basically green at that one spot. I think that might be a new location for a new shoot system to come out of. It's day 225, and these new shoot systems are beautiful. The first 2 leaves here are somewhat failing, but I think that's just due to the hydrogen peroxide. This is for plant B, as I'm naming them. It's doing pretty well. It's basically like a spade or a shovel at this point, but there are no signs of leaf damage. So here's a new shoot system for plant A and direct sunlight, backlight. So my new camera is a lot better. I get much clearer shots. And these shoot systems that I trimmed into stumps are all dying except for that one that was really green. But I think that's going to go at some point too, and Big Bertha is all but dead. The nutrients are awaiting to be reabsorbed at this point. Here's some backlit footage of what I'm calling Plant C. everything rests and rides on that new shoot system. Here's another look at the new shoot system for plant A with reduced brightness, and I'm always tweaking the vividness and the hues as well, so I'm just getting a feel for my new camera. But these images are pretty good and I'm very happy with the video so far. So everything looks to be going pretty well.